Hello, everyone. Test 1, 2. This is not the mic I intended to use, but I had a little bit of a issue finding properly charged batteries. So hopefully you can hear me okay. Let me know in the chat. I will be beginning in just a couple minutes, and the batteries are charging, so I will switch to a different mic, maybe about a half an hour in. Hello, good morning. Oh boy, this new train whistle really requires quite a lot of breath. Happy Friday, happy coding train day, happy birthday processing. Ready? Everybody with me. Are you with me? Happy birthday to you. I really should have pre-recorded some background instrumentals or something. Happy birthday to you. Are you all, everybody throughout the world, all across the internet, are you singing this with me? Happy birthday, dear processing. Happy birthday to you. Okay, we got that done with. Welcome, my name is Dan. Perhaps this is the first time you're ever tuning in to a Coding Train live stream. If so, welcome. This is a bit of an unusual live stream, although to be perfectly frank, they're all kind of a bit of a mess and unusual in their own way. There's a lot of things at play here. Number one is I have this wonderful prop microphone. Hello. This microphone does not work because in my amazing preparedness, I spent an hour getting this setup going yesterday, tested a bunch of different microphones, found the one I wanted to use, plugged the batteries into charge overnight. I pulled them out of the socket this morning. They were dead. So I have no idea what happened. I moved them to another socket. I think they're charging. But this is the microphone that I am currently using. So hopefully you can hear me okay. There might be a little bit of an echo in here. I'm in a very large garage space. I have a pile of sound foam over there that I intend to tape across the ceiling. Mount to the ceiling. I've got some sound blankets hanging. This is a green screen curtain. I don't know if behind me. But I will come back another time and talk about my new streaming setup, which I will be launching more officially as the school year begins in September to make a lot of tutorial videos and do all sorts of live streams and Coding Train stuff. But that is not, by no means at all, what I am here today to do. Today I am here to celebrate 20 years of processing, or P5. This is, well, it's redrawn, but this is the original, one of the original logos from Processing Alpha. Thank you to Chris Orban for your donation. Let's see if I can get this going. Thank you, Chris. You have donated $25 to Processing. I see it in the chat. I don't know if I'm going to catch all of these. We've raised $90 so far. My goal here, and I will be making a matching donation from the Coding Train, is to raise a total of, I don't know if we can do this, $2,000. The fundraiser will extend beyond today. There's lots of other ways to give to the Processing Foundation that I will show. And there's lots of other events this weekend. And by the way, if anybody is watching who is releasing a video or doing a live stream on YouTube this weekend, the donation button that you see to the left of me over there is a YouTube fundraiser that I initiated, and any video can be attached to it. So just get in touch. Daniel@thecodingtrain.com would be a fine place to start if you want to know how to attach the fundraiser to your YouTube video. It can even be a YouTube video from like 3 years ago if you want. But you know, the idea is, I think, for people who are releasing things or doing live streams this weekend. So speaking of which, Julian Nichols has donated. I don't know if I'm going to play this sound effect every time we get a donation, but I'm playing it right now. For Julian, thank you. Mwah. Your kind, generous donation will hopefully bring about 20 more years of the wonderful software and community that we all know and love as processing and P5JS and processing Python and Android processing and all the things. Oh, I have so much to show you today. We have so much. By the way, you're in for a real treat. I mean, normally I would never say that, because normally the Coding Train, I'm trying to tell you, please leave, don't watch, it's a mess, I'm not prepared, I don't know what I'm doing, my life is a mess. Actually, there's a bunch of wonderful things about my life, but I'm having a really hard time right now. I'm moving, my kids are alone, I put breakfast out for them, I wrote them a note, so my wife is in Brooklyn, who's packing up the house, and there's a lot of stuff going on, so thank you, bear with me. I'm going to be here for about an hour. And then I will come back, hopefully raring to go in September with more content. But before I get too far rambling, I want to make sure I talk about some stuff and show some things. So first of all, if you're not aware of all the events happening this weekend, I'm calling this like a kickoff event, but it's not actually officially a kickoff event. I just happened to schedule it first. I was like, I'll go on Friday, and then I can be a kickoff event. So celebrate the 20th anniversary of processing with the community on August 20th to 22nd by sharing events, zines, cakes, and artworks. Who's in? You can see here, there's a bunch of different information for you, but this is what I want to show you in terms of the event. So this is what you're watching right now, Coding with Processing Release. So that's the real treat you're in for. This, if you can sort of guess, if anybody can guess what this is over here. Some of you know, because I ran some tests yesterday with members, and Anonymous donated. Mwah! We're up to $120. This is fantastic. I feel like I'm like a live telethon. Can you call in? Hello, thank you for, oh yes, I will, can I have your credit card number, please? Is that how it works? I don't know. Mail me the cash. What do they do when they have phone calls? Red Hen donated 20 pounds. Anonymous donated 20 euros. This is amazing. Okay, and for your donation, which you don't need to make a donation for, you can also check out Processing 2021 Latino America from Nicholas Toranasco, Friday, August 20th. I wonder what time that is. Hopefully I'm not conflicting with that. There's an in-person event. Chris Coleman is running in Denver. This is a limited attendance. But here are a few, well, there's many more things. Processing Community Day 2021 from Tim Rodenbroker. If you're not aware of Tim Rodenbroker's YouTube channel, his courses, his website, definitely check it out. Tim is doing what I wish that I had the capacity to do, which is organize a whole event with a bunch of different speakers and a lot of different things. This is just me pressing a button, stream, or rambling. I did do some work to get this little, my precious, my precious here for you that I'm going to show you in a little bit. Thank you, Soren. Soren, slip of code. There's so many donations rolling in. I cannot possibly keep track of them. I'm thrilled and amazed. Amar's asking, is there any other way to donate? I will get to that. So many questions. So check out Tim's Processing Community Day. Check out all of his work. Actually, coming soon. Well, there's a little bit of, it's not an aside really, but I have been making some videos that were requested by donors to the winter fundraiser for processing last December. I'm going a little bit slow. The Bezier curve video is coming out this weekend to celebrate. I just gave it away. The first video, which is about the Bezier curve. Anonymous Code Guppy. Oh my God. I cannot believe this. All of this is, what was I saying? Oh yeah, my first video in this series is coming out this weekend. It's all done, ready to go. Just finishing the captions, making the webpage for it, cleaning up the code examples. Thank you to all the folks who helped me with the coding train that I would like to name right now, but I got to move on. But Tim is also a donor from the winter fundraiser and requested a particular video, and I have recorded that one, and it's got a really cool example in it. It's not finished yet, so that will be coming out soon. Thank you to Tim for that. Okay, Processing Community Hangout in Japan, Saturday, August 21st. PCD Seoul, Saturday, August 21st. Creative Code Jam Online Edition, Creative Code. There's so many more events than the last time I checked, by the way. Processing Community Day, India, Saturday, August 21st. I guess I need to sign up for, I don't know how I'm going to catch all these, but I would love to join for all of these. Hisuchi Yan, thank you for your donation. Amazing. And I really want to make a big plug here for Creative Coding Fest. Saber Khan, Education Community Director of Processing Foundation. Hopefully I got that title right. On Sunday, August 21st. Creative Coding Fest is an event that I've participated in many iterations of. We used to have them in person in New York City. There's been some in California. And now they're happening online. It's a free, inclusive event. I cannot recommend it more. If you're new to creative coding, if you're a teacher, let's just click on the link to take a look. It's free, and you can still get tickets. And I wanted to see, I feel like I wanted to see who I wanted to make sure I got this right. I don't want to say it wrong. The keynote speakers are super exciting, but I think I might be, here, if I go here, schedule. Yeah, Miles Berry and Evelyn Masso. If you're not familiar with their work, you should be. Dave Webb donated 20 pounds to the Processing Foundation. Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you. And so you should definitely check this out. I'm going to be participating to the extent that I can, but did I mention that I'm moving right now? Oh my God. It's a lot. Okay. All right, where do I want to be? Okay, closing this out. Or we got some more events for me to plug. Processing Community Day Copenhagen from Andreas Refsgaard, Saturday, October 2nd, looking for speakers. So if you just are learning about this today and want to organize your own Processing Community Day, get in touch with the Processing Foundation. There's a form, there's information all on this page. Check it out. Somebody post this link into the chat for me. PCD Our House from Winnie Soon, Saturday, October 9th. But I want to mention, here we go. We've got some exciting stuff coming up. Listen to this. Ben Fry and Casey Reese, the original creators of the first version of processing 20 years ago in August 2001, will be interviewed on Art Blocks. It's a live stream type of thing somehow. I can click on the link. Sure, it would tell me. This is not to be missed. I hope it's recorded so I can watch it later if I miss it, but I would really try to attend. You're not going to want to miss that. I have to say that for me, the work that I didn't discover processing, I think, until about 2003. Interestingly enough, August 2001, when the first edition of processing was released, if you'll indulge me for a moment in my own story, this is not about me, but I was just about to enter my first year as a student at ITP, which is the program where I teach now. I took my first course in programming, not using processing, using Macromedia Director. I know that Stig in the chat had mentioned, and I see there's more donations coming in. Thank you so much. Stig had mentioned also that he was using Macromedia Director at the time. That is exactly what I was learning on. I discovered processing a couple years later. I taught my first course in processing around 2004. I think I made a forum post around 2003. And I just kept doing it. And here I am today in a garage in upstate New York. For the first time live streaming. Lots more about this new space I have for the coding train that I'm very excited about. Also, It's very humid in here. This is not an air. It's a beautiful, cool area of New York State, but it is very hot and humid today. There is no air conditioning in this garage. And actually a bird, I have the garage door open, a bird just flew in. It was like fluttering about. Anyway. Whew, okay. Yeah, by the way, people in the chat are talking about how 2001 was 20 years ago. I feel old. I was 27 at the time. Oh no, 28. I think I just turned 28 when processing was first released. Little factoid there for you, but was not aware of it. Okay. And now here's another thing that I want to talk about. So, and I know very little about this. I'm not an expert. I'm not using this platform yet, or I don't know if I will, but there is something called Hic et Nunc, which is a Tezos. I guess they call them the NFTs. I can't click on this, but there's a fundraiser going on, which I should know more about. There we go. If you click on this, it's being organized by wonderful people. In particular, just a shout out, I believe. Well, I think it's tomorrow. A whole bunch of these folks are doing a workshop. Maybe somebody in the chat can let me know. Here's where my preparation has fallen apart because I was sort of expecting to see more information here. But if you want to participate in this, hashtag sketch for processing, search Twitch, Raphael de Corville. Oh yes, it's a Zoom workshop happening tomorrow. Where's the link to it? I saw it in the processing newsletter today. Did I just miss it? So maybe it's not on this page here. But I'm sure we could find the information. There's a Zoom workshop, I believe. And apologies if I'm missing names, but I know that Melissa, Raphael, and Casey are participating in the Zoom workshop tomorrow. Maybe some of these other folks. Soren is posting hic.link/processing. So check that out. It's another way to participate in the 20th anniversary to raise money. But, as much as I'm here, I would very much like to raise money for the continued mission and work of the Processing Foundation. There are a lot of you watching this, or who knows where you're in the world, who knows what you're able to do. You don't have to donate to participate. You can join any of the events, bake a real life cake. I'm going to try to code like a birthday cake or something today. Maybe that's sort of my loose plan. You can see here if I go back to this screen, I meant to mention this right at the outset. Thank you to Abai. I'm always mispronouncing Abai's name, but hopefully I got it right. Simon and Sarvagya. Three viewers. I know Simon and Abai are, but viewers of the Coding Train who made this wonderful processing animation, happy birthday animation. I encourage you to make something like this yourself, and I guess share it on social media. I don't know, hashtag sketch for processing, PCD 2021. I don't know. Peter is saying 20 years ago, I was not born, which is I'm always floored by the youth of my audience. Because, I just assume who wants to watch me? Like Wilderness Dan, by the way, is returning a little bit here, just streaming on the YouTube, trying to be youthful. I don't know. Thank you for watching. It's very kind of you. All right, we gotta get moving. Oh, it's 11:26, and I said I only had an hour. I have so much to do. Whew. Okay. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna get to the good stuff. So for next up, I want to talk about this. Have you seen this? This is the new processing website. There's a new logo. I'm going to talk about that and show that, but you should check that. Go to this URL, processing.org, and bask in its beauty and elegance. I know that Casey up until a month ago, basically, the processing website was still running on 15 plus years old Perl scripts that Casey Reese had developed over the years doing the documentation. This is an initiative from Design Systems International, who generously donated their time. Design Systems International is a design company, Rune Matson and Martine Bravo and many others. I got a little project going on with them as well. More about that another time. They redid the visual identity for the Processing Foundation, its projects, and the new website. So I encourage you to check out this Twitter thread. You can see sort of like some fun images of how they imagine it. This is a really cool little video here, which I could just go to the actual web page, but it's showing you kind of this little editor and how the logo itself is programmatic. So it's centered around a program to drive logos from a simple set of rules. Right? Hey, my whole life is based on making things off of simple sets of rules at this point. Draw 3 lines or curves in the intersections of an 8x8 grid. And this is one of the things that I really love about computational media, creative coding, and open source communities like Processing and P5JS is the ability to take your ideas, execute them, and create new designs, new interfaces, new animations just from rules and your own creativity. So kudos. This is really wonderful, fun to play with. I should click over there to look at it. You can sort of see some more stuff. I encourage you to read all about it, learn more about Design Systems International. You can see the different logos and various things. And I'm going to, I think, now move back to just looking at the website itself. So somebody had asked in the chat if you can't, if you're not able to donate via the YouTube link and you would like to donate, there's a donate button here, which is just a direct credit card payment powered by DonorBox. So this is a way that you can donate as well. And also there's the, I don't know how to pronounce it, Hic et Nunc fundraiser that you can also join. But I encourage you to donate. Look at this. I love, this is my absolute favorite thing. You know, as you can probably tell from all my little like coding trained characters, I love putting little eyeballs on anything. I want to code this. I want to make my own version. So if you want to learn about the code for the new logo, I feel like there should be more things I want to look at on the website, but I guess I will hold off on that. What I wanted to look at, Open Editor. So this is the really cool thing here. I can click on this and sort of like play around with the colors. And I can start to, I actually have not used this until right now. I think I can rewrite some of the code, or I can like move things around. I don't know how to do it. Oh yeah, look at that. Whoa, what am I doing? This is wild. And I can hit reset. So lots of fun stuff. One of the things I was sort of curious to do, I wonder if I can copy paste this. I'm having trouble copy pasting this. Anybody has an idea for how I can do that? Copy from this code editor. But one of the things I was curious to do is, what is the earliest version of processing that I can get this code to run on? If somebody could, as a little favor to me right now, maybe figure out a way to put this code into like a GitHub gist or something. I'm probably just, I'm fairly inept at using the computer. I'm not sure if you've noticed. I really should be fired from this is not a job. But if I could be fired from it, I absolutely should be fired. But if I could get this code, I would love to see where I could get it to run. All right, so what else? What else? All right, I think we're going to move on now. So again, this won't be a super, I'm just looking at the chat. Is Java running in the browser? How did they do that? Asks Amr. Good question. I seriously doubt Java is running in the browser. But most likely this is using some like JavaScript behind the scenes, whether it's P5JS in some magic way, or there is a project called processing.js. And I shouldn't speculate, but if anyone from DSI is in the chat, you can absolutely chime in here. All right. Okay, I've calmed down a little bit. All right, we're going to go now to Ben Fry's Twitter. This is, by the way, so from November 2020. Back in November 2020, hold on, this is perfect for me to play this. It was a month before the Processing 2020 fundraiser. I really got to make those videos for the Processing fundraiser, but they're coming out. The Bezier curve one is coming out this summer. So August 2021, this was in November announced, will be the 20th anniversary of Processing. How should All right, this is the theme song from the Processing Fundraiser, but we'll move on. I'll play that at the end as an outro, maybe. Ben Fry tweeted, "We're looking for your ideas." I don't know. Was his idea maybe for me to come on and do a live stream with my precious little black box here that I'm about to turn on and plug in and show you? Maybe. Otherwise, I'll be doing a presentation. Ben, you could. I'm not too far from you. Get in the car. You could make it here still. You could do your presentation on how we determine the exact time. Now, I think there has been some latest breaking news about when the exact time might have actually been, but I'll hold off. I don't have that information at bay, at hand, on how we determine the exact time of the first release from a corrupted archive using a combo of hex editor, the stuff it file format specs, some code, and knowledge of how 1984 style Mac date timestamps work. So all of this led to, and by the way, I have this file right here on my computer that I totally know how to use. Totally know how to use this computer right here. This is the file right there. And you can see, by the way, thank you, Ben Fry, for providing me with all these. Look at this. Look at this treasure trove of versions of processing of the early days. Oh, they're so beautiful and wonderful. Oh, I'm so excited. This one, though, however, is corrupted. So I'm not able to open it. But fortunately, the fixed one is here. I have it. I'm going to run it for you in a moment using my precious. You think my batteries have charged? Is the audio fine? Let me know if I should bother trying to go and get my batteries that are charging for my non-prop microphone. I guess I could clip it to my glasses or something. I don't know. Hat. Okay. Oh, stretch. Everybody get up and stretch. You've been watching a live stream on YouTube for, I don't have a watch on, 36 minutes, 35 minutes. You should stretch. I'm just checking my phone because my kids are by themselves in the house. Did I mention? Put out breakfast rooms. They're like practically teenagers. They'll be fine. There's batteries in the kitchen, they're telling me, so I could go get those. All right. I did not look at my phone anymore. I just want to make sure no emergency, like I was trying to cook some eggs and the house is on fire. Texts. Everything's fine. Sound is good. Echo, reverb there's a bit of an echo. Yeah, thank you, Zach Knight, for your donation. Apologies, I'm not catching all of these donations. I can see that we're up to $402. All right, I see the processing.org logo code has been gifted to me in Discord. I will come back to that. All right, so this is how I believe the exact date and time was determined, which I'm trying to find right now. It's in the video description of what you're watching right now. Somebody pasted it in the chat. So I want to go back, though. I want to go back and look at, so did you know that processing, well, there's been, from what I understand, and you should, again, I was not there, so I am speaking third hand or from my memory of what people have told me. But there were a few different names to what processing might have been called before processing. I will not reveal those, but at the time, the website was processifying with fives instead of the S's. This is why you see the shorthand logo sometimes for processing is P5, and where the JavaScript version from the Processing Foundation created by Lauren McCarthy and maintained by so many amazing people. Can someone just print me a list of all their names so I could read them right now? Processifying. That's where, so I believe that perhaps the domain was not available. And that doing an internet search for processing was always difficult. So the fives were kind of a way of creating more of a unique identifier. And if we go back, what's really fun about this, and let's see if I can get to this one. I'm going to try to go back, and I'm going to go back on the Internet Wayback Machine, and we're going to look now at the 2001. And again, I looked at this stuff like a week ago, but I haven't looked at it recently. I can't remember. I might have to click onto 2002. I don't recall. We're going to click back here to 2001, November 30th. So this is presumably August 9th being the original first release. We're now a few months later looking at the first website for processifying. And here it is. Processing, we're going to read this right now. 20th of October, 2001. Processing is an environment for programming images, movement, and interaction. It is a sketchbook for developing ideas, a tool for creating prototypes, and a context for learning the fundamentals of computer programming. I would say all of that holds true today. And this is my favorite thing. Look at this. Look at all these variations. Processing, now with the S's, but a 0 and a 1, environment is in its early stages and will continue to develop. I just had a fun project idea to like make a text generator program that makes all versions of the word processing with different numbers. Processing, with parentheses now, is written in Java and enables the creation of Java applications and applets. Oh, I miss you, applets. Within a carefully designed set of constraints. It uses a 2D, 3D Java rendering API that is a cross between PostScript-style imaging and 2D and 3D rendering with OpenGL. I don't know if you all realize how amazingly innovative this was in 2000. What a incredible invention. Now, this isn't to say that processing is the first example of so-called creative coding, or that there aren't many other systems that processing drew heavy inspiration from. Just to name a few, Logo, the well-known Turtle Graphics programming language and environment, pioneered by many different people that I will not mess up the names of right now. And then, of course, if you're not familiar with Design by Numbers, Design by Numbers is a programming environment created by John Maida, who is the professor at MIT Media Lab for Casey and Ben. And Design by Numbers was a programming system for designers to be able to learn to code and create computational designs. I think for me, and I'm speaking for myself here, the innovation here of building upon that work of the Design by Numbers system, and I wish I had a lot of historical stuff to pull up for you about Design by Numbers. No prepared presentation here with slides or anything, as you can see. But is this suddenly working with Java? By taking this idea of simple code, I have from a presentation a slide, I should pull this up, of like how to draw a line in Java without processing. And it's like, public main class string args, blah, blah, blah. It's like this crazy thing. And then in processing, you just say line. This idea of simplifying, boiling down all of the sort of logic to create a graphics context and draw a line into a single line of code, but placing that within a programming language like Java, which suddenly can do networking and serial and data and just anything that you could basically imagine. I mean, there's a sort of joke of like Java is not the best at anything as a programming language, but it's the best at doing everything. I'm paraphrasing, I don't really get that right. So that is really the, I think, amazing, incredible. And Flash, of course, I'm forgetting to thank you to Copper, who mentioned Flash. I never really used Flash, so that's why I think it falls out of my memory. But also the Lingo programming language created by John Henry Thompson, who is a research fellow at ITP and has done a guest video on Coding Train that you should definitely check out as well. Those are other precedents. All right, so I love seeing this. Let's look at the reference. So this is the full reference. This is really fun. I don't know why I love it so much. PR parentheses CE51NG. I just love all this. Okay. Environment coordinates, programming modes, default. Point, line, rect, circle, Bezier curve. Bezier curve was there. Catville Rom curve. That's not in there anymore. Look at that. Catville Rom curve. Try typing that in processing today. Good luck to you. Boy, this violated everything I always knew about processing. Was the core ethos of processing is all about only 2 words to name a function. That's 3. That's a violation. Sphere. There was sphere even in the beginning. Maybe sphere is like instead of, no, there's circle. Wow, circle was back in the original version of processing. It went away, was replaced by ellipse, and now it's back again. Color, all this stuff. All right, so I guess what I want to do now, get to the good stuff, is look at this. Standard control, numbers. I'm sorry, I'm just fascinated by this. Oh, translate and rotate were right there from the beginning. Lights on. I mean, was there a 3D renderer just even from the start? I don't recall. Okay. Now, what I would like to do Catmull ROM curve is just curve now. It says Alka. That is correct. What I would like to do now is switch over to my precious. I'm going to just actually, I'm going to grab my phone. Just give me a second here. And I'm going to go to, can you see the sweat pouring down my face? How's my lighting, by the way, and the key of the green screen? This is a whole new setup that I haven't used yet. So any feedback on that, I would love to hear it. You definitely need to do more work on the sound. Wait, I'm looking for Epoch Cam Pro. Okay, let's see. Connect. This was working yesterday without a hitch. Are you kidding me? I do have backup. All right, well, there's also this possibility. I don't know why this is not working. I'm on. Let's see if I do this. Look, see, this is me trying to connect to this camera. But I don't know why. Settings, connection, Wi-Fi. All right, I'm going to give this one more try. And see. Oh, I wonder if that's the... people are telling me the quality of my video isn't great. Of course, this is not working. All right, I had to restart my router if some internet issues. All right, I'm coming back to this. All right, so that's a little bit of a fail. It's just going to show you a picture of this laptop. But instead, I'm going to press a button. I should pick up this microphone so you can hear the beautiful noise. Ready? Here we go. This is, I believe, a 1999 era ThinkPad computer. It is about the same computer that Ben Fry was using to develop the original version of processing. And I got this off of eBay for $75. I'm making a little computer museum for myself here in this garage in upstate New York. I'm getting my childhood Apple II Plus computer. I've got some old Macs, a clamshell Mac I'm trying to get my hands on. So if you've got an old computer that kind of still works that you want to unload, you can send it to me. Get in touch. This is my new thing. I just cannot get enough of using these older computers. So I'm going to go unplug a cable and plug another cable back in. And if all goes according to plan, you will now be seeing the output of this ThinkPad on the live stream. This took me, by the way, I can't tell you how many hours I put into getting this computer to work, to run old versions of processing, and to get the output. I shouldn't be saying this before it even works. Get the output, the VGA output into Open Broadcast Studio to stream. So here we go. Here we go. Unplugging a cable, plugging a new cable in. I'm really hoping you see this right now. I don't know yet because I'm trying to stand up and not bang my head. Ah, you do! There it is! All right, so if you don't remember this is Windows 2000. Again, I believe this is, I don't know what model number this is, but it's an IBM ThinkPad. This is actually this is a computer I used to use. Oh, this is an X30. IBM ThinkPad X30. If I look on the bottom, we'll see that the model number, and I have the serial number, which I guess I probably shouldn't give out, or I don't know if that matters. It has a MAC address. Anyway, where's the model number? My eyesight is not good enough to see. So I have been enjoying using this computer, updating my Norton Antivirus 2001. You can never be too careful. Doesn't matter if I've got a 1999 ThinkPad that's not connected to the internet. Better update. I've got like a CD-ROM drive that plugs into it. It's amazing. I should go pull that out for you. It's got a bunch of different things on the back. I was going to show all this with you with my phone. It actually has an Ethernet port, and I was, oh great. Rune is in the chat from Design Systems International. There you go. What was I saying here? I actually was able to get this hooked up to the internet, but it won't load barely any web pages because they all are HTTPS and need JavaScript stuff, and like the browsers don't support. Anyway, I didn't want to. So here we go. Without further ado, I am now going to, for you, open up. And by the way, I should say, I'll note that if you're interested in running old versions of processing, you actually don't need a 1999 or 2000 era PC. I have a maybe 5-year-old PC. I didn't actually try the one on Windows 10, but it's like running what's before Windows 10. Anyway, I was able to run all the old versions. On Windows, you could just, on a modern Windows computer, you can go back and run every version of processing pretty much. The problem is these things that I cannot quit you, right? The PowerPC to Intel to M1, Apple so voraciously and aggressively deprecates things. And I have been trying my darndest. I have an old 2008 Mac, but it has it has OS X on it. And I've been trying to install Tiger, but it's not PowerPC. I spent like a whole day trying to get old versions of processing to run that. But it's a lost cause in many ways. Hopefully I can get some older Macs to do it, to run older versions of processing. But Windows, the stuff just works. It continues to work and it works. But it's more fun to run it on the original hardware itself. Oh, my soundboard doesn't work because I'm connected to the thing. Right. So I forgot that my soundboard is connected through this laptop into the streaming system. So when I unplug this laptop, I did buy an additional HDMI capture card. It just did not show. I think I even paid for expedited shipping so I could have them both going, but it did not show up. I'm in the boonies now, so who knows? Who knows how it works up here? All right. Mental note, no sound effects while I'm playing this. It actually has, there's actually an audio cable here that I could get the audio out of, but let's not worry about that. All right. No drum roll. I'll just do it myself. 001. Okay. So look at this. First of all, let's just look. And by the way, I'm using the original. Why won't my phone work? Why won't it work to connect? It's like I just keep doing it again and again, thinking it's just going to work this time. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn off my phone. I'm going to restart my phone and see if that helps. Obviously, I'm not going to restart the PC. Although I wonder if I can. I really should. I'm so stubborn. I really shouldn't try this stuff while I'm live streaming. Epoch Cam Viewer. Let's open that up. Oh, camera in use by another application. Oh, that's weird. I bet you I could fix this, but I gotta not do it. Okay. All right. So let's do view details. Okay. So we see there's just this batch script. A batch script is basically a text file. Do you think I could look at it? Edit. Yeah, this is what it does. Bin JRE-CP. I'm sorry that I can't zoom in on this for you. I could probably, like through OBS, make this bigger, but hopefully you can see it. This is running pde.jar. So even from the very beginning, PDE, Processing Development Environment. This is the original Java command. I don't know what echo off does. Does that mean don't bother to like spit out stuff to the command line? But this is what it runs. And you'll see here, it's running these compiled Java files, which are here as jars inside of the lib folder. And there's always fun things to look at in here. Like go back to details here. Like we can see here, if I open up this, these are all the original like icon designs. What did this just open this up in? I don't know, right? You can see, I'm trying to do all my Mac commands. These are all the original icons, just right there in one single GIF file. That is really wild to see. Look at the colors and the looks of them. This idea of a play button, obviously a play button is not a new concept, but the idea of using it. Can people see this okay? My audio is not working, somebody says. I think it's just the audio from the computer, but that's fine. Windows 8. Okay, so you can see PDE properties, font dbn.pde. What is that? Can I open this with something? Like text edit? Is there like a notepad or something on this computer? Notepad, yeah. This is, that's dbn, the very first program. That's what it's actually going to open up. I'm curious about this stuff. All right. Without further ado, what's in bin? Just some Java-y stuff, some DLLs, good old DLLs. Okay, I'm going to run it now. I can't click it. There we go. Look! There it is. The original version of Processing. So let's try to write some code. So first of all, I have no idea. I love that it says there's no logo. It says Processing up in the top. We've got setup. Look at this. Can you see that? That says, I know it's so small. Are there preferences? Can I raise the font size? DBN stands for Design by Numbers. That is correct, asks Esteban. So one thing you'll notice here is void loop. We could all be living in a world, right? The multiverse is I don't know, the multiverse of madness, right? What if? Not to just make too many Marvel references here. But the original, there's no syntax highlighting, but before there was draw, there was loop. And I guess if you've ever used Arduino, I have from time to time, things tend to explode or light on fire when I use Arduino. But loop was the original name for the draw function because it is, as I have said probably 1,000 times in intro coding tutorials, setup is the part of the program that runs once at the beginning. Loop is the part that runs over and over again. So let's just actually run this sketch now. And look, there it is. And I'm moving my mouse. And look at it. It's like a window with no borders, no fanfare. Can I make it bigger? Let's see. Let's make it bigger. Let's do 640 by 480. I don't know what color scale must be like color mode. Oh, it made the color scale 100 because the pixel width is 100. So if I do this, I would want to make it. And I would love to take your suggestions in the chat now for what I should try to code. So I should make it 640 now. Does width work? Was width a built-in variable at the very beginning? Let's see. Syntax error, unexpected token. Oh, I forgot my semicolon. Too many years of moving to JavaScript. Whoa, what's going on? Ooh, flickery flackery. That's not 640 by 480. Well, I have a bug report. Can somebody please find me the, what would have been, CVS? Subversion repository. Do I send my bug report by carrier pigeon? How do I get to 2001 Ben Fry to send this bug report of this not working? All right, let's try. Let's go back to. I just want to try. Let's try like the color scale, like width. Is that what messed it up? Let's go back to color scale 100. Oh my God, I can't. I've never typed so slow or moved the mouse so slow in my life. Oh, look at this. We're getting some weird like yellow and stuff. Very interesting. In DBN, you could only use grayscale colors. Just being able to choose RGB colors in processing was mind-blowing. Thank you, Stig. So let's go back now to... all right, let's try some other stuff. I think I should quickly move on to like version like release like 68 or something, which is only like 6 months later because there's background 0. Let's see, does line work? Line 0, 0, 200, 200. Let's see, does stroke work? Look, it doesn't automatically indent. Where's my auto format? Control T. No. Oh, I hit Control R worked. Oh, do you see that line? Oh, but color scale is 100. Oh, but background 0? What? I don't understand. understand how to code in processing version 1. Okay, should we move on? Size. Oh, is it size, height, width? It seems like it might be. Look at that. Is it size? Was height first? Oh my God, shocker. Scandalous. Okay, did you guys hear that buzzing? It's not the hummingbird that lives outside my window that loves its little hummingbird feeder. It's like probably a large carpenter bee. It's terrifying. Okay. Oh my God, it's scary. Okay, nope. 300, 200 now. That worked. 100 equals 255. But why is background 0 giving me, let's just try like 10? There we go. Whoa, it's inverted? Right now I'm getting lower numbers to be white and higher numbers to be black. Amazing. Look at this. Look at this beautiful thing that we've done. So Mark is saying lower the desktop resolution. That is an excellent idea. But hold on. We're not done. Well, I'm going to close this out. Let's go. So I don't know if I should skip right ahead to processing version. Oh, I have 3 here. Let's try 3. I didn't realize I had version 3 here. I don't know what happened to version 2. Let's try version 3. See what changed. Looks pretty similar. So I don't see, it's not obvious. Now, I don't know if I don't think there were changes.txt files or anything like that I could look at. Temporary. So let's go. Okay, so first of all, let me get my thumb drive. So this was also an adventure. For a while, I couldn't get this laptop, this ThinkPad, to recognize any thumb drive. But let me copy some more versions. So if you will, bear with me for a second. Oh, you don't hear the music. I forgot. I'm just going onto my Mac laptop now. Obviously, I should have done this in advance. Does anybody have a request of what version you would like to see? I would copy them all. I wonder if I can unzip files on the PC. Let's find that out. Don't think so. Let me unzip. Let me unzip a bunch. 6, 7. I'm just going to do them all. 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Here, would you like to see what I'm doing? So right now, I've got my directory of all versions of processing, and I am unzipping them because I'm not sure if my Windows computer will do this. I mean, I'm not going to sit through and run every single one of these. Maybe there are some. I guess I. And I wish I could figure out how to get the dates of these. Oops! Whoa! Here now you can probably. There we go. Ah! What's happening? Look at this. You can see different versions from macOS 9, macOS 10, ostensibly. Zip. Let's see. All right, let's go to like 83. 81. Let's just go to some of these at the end here. All right, that's pretty good. Where is my thumb drive? Can't unplug any of these things. Okay. The number of adapters that I've tried and had to use over. Okay, there we go. Now, let's see. desktop. This is 4 gig, no problem. And by the way, I have over here, which I processing a version of one of, eventually there was release 1.0. So I want to run before I leave today 1.5, 2.2, and 3.5. So a version of 1, 2, 3. And then for the grand finale, we've got processing 4. All right, I'm looking at the chat. Don't forget to stretch and drink some water. Yes. Okay, wait. As I'm copying this stuff, wait, how long is it going to take? 39 minutes? What? No! You gotta be kidding me. Oh, USB 2.0. This is not good. Okay. We're gonna pick and choose. Okay, clearly I should have done this before today. But you know how it is with me. Did I mention that I was moving? The kids are making themselves breakfast. It's noon, it should be lunch by now. Late schedule. Okay, hold on a sec. Let's be a little bit more strategic about this. What should we do? Like prime numbers? Go by base 2. Let's see. Desktop, processing alpha. All right, let's start here with version 3. Let's look at some. Let's do these early ones. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Should be faster. I think there's a bunch of Mac versions which are huge probably, or let's go now to 16. $16, 32, 32, 64, 68 I know is one that I used quite a bit. And if we go back onto Wayback Machine, I believe, whoops. Ooh. What happened to 64? Okay. Let's try 65. All right, we're going to 65. $68 I already have there. 70. Let's grab some of the 80s. Well, let's grab 84, which is the most recent, the latest, oldest one I have. Okay. This shouldn't take, I don't know why it's saying it's going to take so long. All right, while we're doing this, maybe I shouldn't have set a bunch to go at once. Is that kind of slowing it down? While we're doing this, let's go back to the Wayback Machine, because I think it's interesting to look at the website. There's some really excellent nuggets we're gonna find. So I'm gonna go to let's see. I'm gonna go back to here. So we're back to the Wayback Machine. I'm going to now click ahead to May 2003. So we're getting close. Around then might have been when I first saw processing. And look at this. Look at this beautiful website. Again, this is the same website as this. Right? This website is the same as, the current version of this. So let's see what we can find. So first of all, we can find some early stuff. So, so processing was used as a tool. This is in May of 2001. Wait, how is that possible? Oh no, this must be, is this European dating, like December 1st, 2005? No. Or December 5th, 2001. Must be that, right? Yeah, because there's no month 14. Okay, European dating. December 5th, 2001, processing was used as a tool for exploring the intersection of the physical and the virtual in MAS 968, a course in computational media design taught by John Maida at the MIT Media Lab. Anybody in the chat at MIT sitting in this course? I would love to know. What's the chance of that? Okay. December 14th, 2001. Over the course of 2 evenings, ambitious students at the Interaction Design Institute Ivrea in Italy took part in an exploratory processing workshop. Anybody here from the old days of the Interaction Design Institute in Ivrea? Please shout out in the chat. January 12th, 2002, processing workshop at Hyperwork. Now, what's the chance? I'm just curious that any of these links work. I mean, they are going to Wayback Machine. We can see the Interaction Institute. Here is the Hyperwork. Amazing to see. I just love the Wayback Machine. Okay, let's move on. We could look at the examples, reference, info. I'm curious about info, actually. So here's more about info, and let's look at download out of curiosity here. So, right, this is why most of these versions that I have you will not find. Angelo Vochu from Ivrea, yay! I'm looking for where the first download is available. So that's one of the things I'm trying to keep my eye out for. How are my file copying going? A minute, 23 minutes, 3 hours. I think this will all speed up once these other ones finish. Probably should have done them more one at a time. Okay, it's 12:10. Lives in Ivrea, that's great. Oh, you heard the B, okay. All right, so let's go back to here. I'm gonna keep moving along here. Eventually we're gonna switch, eventually I need to switch to processing.org. I don't know when that switch happened. Oh, look, this is so sad. There's supposed to be like a Java applet here. Now we're going to September 2003, maybe? Am I there already? No, I'm in June 2004. Sorry, June 2002. Processing 1.0 alpha. Was it actually called 1.0 alpha at one point? That's amazing. So you can see here the origins of both the MIT Media Lab, where Ben Fry was, and the working on his PhD dissertation, and the Interaction Design Institute in Ivrea, where Casey was, I believe. Version, OS X, interesting. So I should be able to run some of these versions, but I guess they're OS X on PowerPC. There was a 2-day Parisian workshop in 2002. Posters exploring genomic cartography exhibit in London. I just love seeing the track of all these, the list of all these happenings. Now we're getting good. We can see a bunch of these early examples. So these are early examples which we should be able to run on these early versions of processing. You can see, look at this. Examples forthcoming. Oh, beautiful. I love to see all this. Future categories or include. Did all of this come to fruition? Artificial life, information visualization, emergent systems, adaptive interfaces, sound synthesis. Anybody ever use Sonia, a really early sound library by Amit Pataru? That's a great one that I think we'll see appearing. Getting started. Nope. Okay. So I think this must be where I can move to processing.org. Let's go back, because I think I'll get better traction if I look for processing.org at a certain point. And let's go back. We were in like 2003. Maybe let's try 2004. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. Now we're starting to see the exhibition. So let's look at the early stuff in the exhibition. Oh, I want to look at these essays. So this is really beautiful to see some of these early projects by names you may not recognize. I remember this by Julia Stanot. This Bees project is really beautiful. View source. No, that's sad. So most of these probably won't. Oh, Movil, I remember. Jared Tarbell, a real pioneer in generative art. And you can see here all these the exhibitions, all of these projects listed here. Let's go to download. Do we have download yet? Yes. Oh, we're on version 87 already. So this is where if you want to try running one of these, good luck to you if you're going to try to download the Mac OS X version. I mean, May 2005. I assume there's no way this is going to work for me, but usually it's a stuff it file. But I definitely, if I go back, you'll find version 68 was here. But we can keep going here. I guess we're in 2005 now. Oh, we're in beta. Processing's in beta. You can start to see the design of the website changing. Sign up for an email list. I'm just moving to this for a second because I'm going to find the code for the new processing logo, which I have in Discord. I think if I go into the live chat, Alka, where did you send that to me? Scrolling. Ah, got it. Okay. So I have the live chat. I'm sorry, I have the code for the logo right now. Let's just see, first of all, while we're here, let's see if this runs in processing version 1.5, which I would love somebody to look up and, oh, okay, no problem. I was running this earlier. That's so weird. Open. I could have sworn I was running this. Okay. No, fail. See, this is the problem. I could have sworn I was running this one earlier on this Mac. Maybe it was on an different Mac of mine. All right, let's go to processing 2. Let's see if we can get. And I'm probably gonna have the same thing. Let's open. Let's see if we can get processing 2. Ah, yay! Processing 2 runs on my modern Mac. Let's just see if the logo works in this version of processing. Doesn't look too different probably from what you see now. And yes, there we go. So we know for a fact that the processing logo will appear as written in code in version 2. I'm not sure why 1.5 is not running for me right now. So let me get this. Let me just make a little text file. Boy, I had so many ambitions of doing so much more today than I thought I was going to do. Let me save this onto the thumb drive as logo.txt. And let me save that onto the thumb drive. Save. And let's see, how's my copying going? About a minute, about an hour. Whoa, what have I done? Everybody stretch. This is like, Alan writes, this is like looking at baby pictures of a friend on their birthday. Yeah, and the Grimp says, are you running Catalina? Is P1 a 32-bit app, maybe incompatible with the strictly 64-bit? Yeah. Come on, old versions. I did not anticipate this slow copying. Why is it so slow? All right, hold on. I'm going to take some more drastic action here. Or I should exercise some patience. All right, let's take a look while this is copying. Let's take a look at processing 4. Because I can definitely do this. All right, processing 4. Everything we always wanted in... Wait, it says processing 3.5.4 at the top. How do I know if this is really... Oh, because I have that open? Oh, you know what? This was not processing too. What is going on? Wait, hold on. Don't save. Did I had processing open already? There we go. I knew that was like not processing 2. Now we've got processing 2. Sorry about that. False alarm. And I was getting that correctly from the chat was telling me. Yeah, so I should definitely try copying the zips instead. Can I must be able to... Let me check on my Windows machine. I must be able to extract a zip file, right? I don't have one. Well, we're about to find out. I'm going to let this... Yeah, let's cancel this one. Cancel this one. These should really be done super fast. All right, we're now going to try running the processing new logo on processing version 2. This is 2.2.1. Let's see. All right, we know that it works on version 2. Windows File Explorer should be able to open zips natively. All right, so I should be less precious. Everyone's telling me, close out. Come on, cancel. 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 These are so close. I don't want to cancel all of them. Stopping. Come on, stop. I mean, what's taking so long here, people? 21 items. 20. I just want to let this finish because it's so close. So, zip should be findable for Windows 2000. Windows File Explorer should be open to zips natively. All right, everyone's telling me this, but I cannot stop. I just have like a minute left of these. Then I'll go and get zips. All right, so let's move back over to, let's look at version 68. Let's move back over to the other machine. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm on. So let's try something here. Let's try to make this bigger for people. And I do have kind of like, I do have to finish by, oh, I'm okay. Ideally 12:30, but somehow I don't think that's going to happen. Control panel, display. Oh, it's so hot. Can you guys hear like the cicada? I think it's the cicadas. Did you guys hear that? I'm basically outdoors. And eventually I'll have a setup where you can sort of see the outdoors. I have a plan, but okay, settings. Let's try 800 by 600. Okay. No signal. Ta-da! oh, OBS, but I can enlarge this in OBS. So just give me a second here. Where am I? Where am I? Oh no, what happened? Oh, it went back because I didn't click OK. Should I go to 640 by 480? That should be fun. Oh, let's hit yes. Okay, now this should make it easier for to see. Now, how do I do this? Laptop. That's the laptop. Unlock. Put it in the corner here, like there, and then make it big. This is going to totally mess it up when I go back to my Mac, but too big. This should help everybody see it. Oh, it finished copying. Just got a little sound effect in my ear. Okay. This should be good. Oh, it's like a little bit smaller just so you can... Just want to get the whole thing on screen. Okay. Great. So now we've got this much bigger. It's 640 by 480. Oh my God, this is going to be so hard to use. Let me get my thumb drive, which finished copying. Let me get, I'm just going to copy some zip files also, like arbitrarily. I'm arbitrarily picking like 52. Now I'm just like picking random ones. If only I had like some kind of random number generator at my disposal. I'm just copying a few more. Because why not? Estimated time remaining. Estimated time remaining. It won't tell me. But it's already a quarter of the way through. Oh, you can't hear the music. I always forget. I could play it out through the speakers, then the microphone would catch it. All right, I'm almost there, everybody. We're almost there. Oh, let's look at processing 68. So look at this. We've got, there's fun things to see here because we've got little bits of source code we can start. First of all, let's look at, this is my favorite thing ever. So let's look at the README. Come on, open up README. Okay. By the way, I always said if there was a Pulitzer Prize given out for code comments, release notes, Ben Fry should win this prize. Okay. Release notes and developer soapbox. Herein follows lots of random notes about the alpha release. Hold on. The alpha release of processing. More up-to-date details can be found in revisions.txt. And if you think I'm not going to read to you revisions.txt, you're wrong. I'm reading that, which has notes about individual releases. You'll have to pardon the chatty detail in some spots, as this will also serve as a response to many of the frequently asked questions that we have. Getting started. Double-click the processing application and select something from the examples menu. File, open examples. Hit the run button, which looks like the play button on a VCR or a tape deck. Lather, rinse, repeat as necessary. Thanks to the many people who have been helping us out. It's huge. I'll get a nice long list of y'all in here soon. At least until the final 1.0 version, which if someone could get me the date of that, I would love to hear it. We'll be using 4-digit numbers for the release. This is why they're calling revision 0043 the first alpha. So 0043 is the first alpha. So that's one I should definitely look at. I'm copying that one. I think I actually did that one coincidentally. Yeah, I did that one. That one is on the thumb drive. So let's remember to look at that. There will be a few more numbered releases leading up to a beta release. I found a bug. A cultured software elite such as yourself should use the gentleman's term issue. Okay, this was a different time. First, be sure to check under the notes for your specific platform to make sure it isn't a known issue or that there isn't a simple fix. Look at this. Note, avoid the urge to just email us at processing@media.mit.edu. Okay, does that... Oh, Casey Reese in the chat. Hi, Casey. All right. Will that go? Where will that go now? Somebody now, actually, maybe don't. Maybe don't. Well, let's see. Does that email? Casey's in the chat. We sent an email. Does it go there? While you may prefer the privacy of an email, it's much quicker for you to ask the whole gang who are super helpful. So this is 1.0 is January 17th, 2004. Thank you, Jonathan Sims. Appreciate that. Wow, in my mind, 1.0 was like 2009. But I'm just like, it seems so much sooner. Okay. All right, I can read it from here. Where was I? Next, check the B board. The B board! There was a B board? A bulletin board? It's just the discourse. Our best method is to post to the bulletin board. The bulletin board! Ah. At processing.org/discourse. We prefer for you to use the B board for bugs, since we like to use the B board as a way to track bugs. Casey and Ben can't always respond quickly to email. You know who's also terrible at responding quickly to email? Thank you. Acting. And there are several knowledgeable people on the B board. If you want to go straight to the bugs page, it's, oh my God, I really want to go straight to that page. I really want to go straight to that page. I don't think it'll work. We can find it on the way back. We're reporting this bug. Please include information about what? The revision number, operating system. This all still applies. Details of the error, which may be the last few lines from the files standardout.txt or standarderror.txt from the lib folder. Stranger errors, you may also look inside the build folder, which is an intermediate translated to Java version of your code. Oh, I have so much to say about all of this. This, by the way, I'm now realizing I've got, this could be like, 100 hours of live streaming content just going through all of this stuff. We want the minimum amount of code that will still replicate the bug. So, by the way, this is all still really good advice. Basically, all of this still applies to filing a GitHub issue in today's modern times. Occasionally, we may need you to pack up a copy of your sketchbook. Hold on, I'm gonna pack up, get my bag over here, gonna gather all my papers and print out my code and pack it up into my bag and bring it somewhere. To replicate the weirdness on our own machine. Right, you couldn't just, what did you do? You had to pack it up in a zip file, and could you even email that as an attachment? Would you mail a, what were those things called? Those are zip drives, actually, those are called. Rest assured, we have no interest in messing with your own fancy creations or stealing your ideas. The P5 team is a pair. Well, this is really from a different era. Straight-laced boys who hail from the Midwestern U.S. who were brought up better than that. As we often lack enough time to build our own projects, the nuggets that are in these old readmes are just amazing. Goodies and semi-hidden features. Shift-click on the Run button to go straight to present mode. For quick renaming, just click on the sketch title. The processing file manager runs best on Windows 2000. That's right, people. Windows 2000. Windows is the superior platform for running Java applications. It's not because we like Windows the best. Sorry to the zealots and all other code. Can you believe what's in it? This is like a treasure trove of prose, poetic prose. We all think OS X will be a great bet for the future, and Apple's putting all their feeble weight behind it. Yeah, how's that working out for everybody? So hopefully it will evolve somewhere. Developing the version for Mac OS 9 is a big headache, but we think lots of people still use the crusty operating system. The guess is that a lot of schools are still using it in their labs, and since schools are a significant target for the environment, we got to play along. Windows 9598 ME is a piece of crap, but since lots of people are often forced to use it, we'll try and support. For the Linux version, you can support yourselves. If you're enough of that. Boy, this is unbelievable. Minimum requirements. Processing requires at least Mac OS 10.1. I got to get some other old computers going. Boy, I could just read through all of these. Mac OS 9. We have temporary services development for Mac OS 9 because we don't have time to fight with this dying OS before beta. Windows, Win2K, and WinXP. Yes, this is interesting. I remember this. The release is now split between standard and expert versions because it comes with a working Java virtual machine. But you can get the expert if you don't want to deal with the 20 megabyte download, right? Oh my goodness, the 20 megabyte download. Oh, I'm gonna go carry that over here. 20 megabytes. Oh my God, it's so much. How will I ever fit that onto my 25 megabyte zip cartridge? Mouse issues. By default, Windows seems to skip every other pixel on screen. Oh, that's glorious. Video input. Oh my God. Who remembers this? This was like the bane of my existence for so long. vdig.com, win vdig. Oh my God, vdig, win vdig. I used to have USB drives or floppy drives or zip drives was every version of WinVdig and every version of QuickTime on it to get stuff to work. All right. I can't read all of this. It's just too great. Let's look at this. This is good. What is Sketchbook? So this, I think, also is, I don't remember what Design by Numbers called a sketch, for lack of a better term, if it was called a sketch and Design by Numbers. But to me, this is also, I think, a really important historical, I don't want to say footnote, it's not a footnote, it's like a momentous thing to to see this first naming of the idea of sketching with code. And again, I'm sure it was used prior to processing, but definitely an early, this early idea of a sketchbook. Integrated development environment. So Microsoft Visual Studio, Code World, Code Warrior, JBuilder, those were the IDEs of the time, tend to be overkill for the type of audience we're targeting with processing. This is such a major thing for me. I just remember I was working in Visual Studio Code. I was working in Macromedia Director, which has its wonderful qualities, but these are big, bloated environments. For this reason, we've introduced the sketchbook, which is a more lightweight way to organize projects. As trained designers, we'd like the process of coding to be a lot more like sketching. Look at this, it's right there, it's all there. The sketchbook and the history menu under sketch are attempts in that direction. Why Java? Oh, this is gonna be good. I wish I could play my music. This really needs like my sound effects and music. It's fine. The power of my voice will carry forward. We didn't set out to make the ultimate language for visual programming. We set out to make something that was a sketchbook for our own work, simplifying the majority of tasks that we undertake, a teaching environment for that kind of process, and a point of transition to a more complicated or difficult language like full-blown Java or C++. At the intersection of these points is a trade-off between speed and simplicity of use. If we didn't care about speed, Python or other scripting languages would make far more sense. If we didn't care about transition to more advanced languages, we'd get rid of the crummy C style. Well, algol really, syntax. Processing is not intended as the ultimate environment language. In fact, the language is just Java, but with another graphics API and some simplifications. It's just putting together several years of experience in building things and trying to simplify the parts that should be easier. Now, I also believe I'm missing another historical precedent to processing, and I was not part of the MIT Media Lab. I was not there, so I have no idea what I'm talking about. But I believe there was an in-house C++ creative coding kind of package or library. It had a name to it that was also kind of being developed and used at the time. And maybe that is one of the what's the word I'm looking for? Something that precedes open frameworks, perhaps. External files, fonts, reading data files. Why is it called processing? At their core, computers are processing machines. They modify, move, and combine symbols at a low level to construct higher level representations. Processing allows people to control these actions and representations through writing their own programs. The project also focuses on the process of creation rather than end results. Oh my God, mwah! To me, I mean, it sounds corny, the journey, it's the journey, not the end, but this has been so true for me in everything that I do. I never know where I'm going with coding an example or a tutorial or trying out an idea. It always ends up somewhere different. That process is so vital to the methodology, the ethos, the community spirit of the processing community and creative coding. Processifying is the spelling we formerly used for the URL, processing.net being unavailable, and while it's a combination of numbers and letters, but it's simply pronounced processing. You might also see P5 used as shorthand version of the name. Free to download, free to use, source code opens up. I mean, I kind of want to read all of this, but let's get to the good stuff. So let's check my thumb drive. Let's okay, so we're about to, I am about to eject it. I ejected it. Thumb drive. This is what I'm using. Works with that. I had to order this off of the internet because none of my, this is my, I don't know if you can see this. Can't see it. The lighting is no good up here. And my other camera, my roving camera is not working. I'm going to plug this in. Okay. Kay, welcome. Thank you for joining back as a member. I've sort of, today I'm asking people to donate to the Processing Foundation, so I'm not really going to plug the Coding Train membership, but thank you, Kay. All right. But let's look. Okay, I can't resist bugs. This is like some fun stuff to read. Also, this doesn't have line breaks in it. Revisions.txt. I should look at that. All right, let's take a look at where are we? My computer, removable disk D. Come on, wake up, thumb drive. Oh, please work. Oh, Joseph has already made a processing name variation generator. I've got to take a look at that. Okay. So 43, did I extract that one? No, I did not. So let's, I have so little space to work with in 640 by 480. 43. Let's try copying that to the desktop. I mean, this is giving me such like nostalgia, this little like a copying bar. I know, I should be reading revisions.txt. How am I going to read all of this? My children need me to take care of them. Everybody should send them like a cupcake or something. Oh my God, my phone went off. Hopefully so my emergency, they could walk out and find me. They know where I am. Okay, so let's right click on this. We think that this is going to be able to extract files here. Okay. Oh, I'm so silly. All along, of course this works. All right, so this, from what I understand, based on the release notes, this version, which is 43, that's 3. This version 43 is what is considered the first alpha release, maybe? I can't remember what it said. I was reading those notes and my brain has melted. So let's run this now. But hold on, before we do that, can I get another like Finder window open? This is so hard to use. My documents, no, I don't want to go to my documents. I want to get there's no way the logo works in processing 43, but by golly, we're going to try. Oh my goodness, like weird line break issues between different file formats. Okay, so now we're going to run processing 43. Okay. So new. We have a logo in the top left, the P5 logo. Do we have a sketchbook? There's no examples yet. No sketchbook, no examples. We do have a serial port option. That is pretty exciting. All right. Hold on. Important messages. Breaking news might be coming in. I may have received messages. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding, Signal. Oh my God, what is happening now? Why is my phone talking to me? Clubhouse open. What? Wait, hold on. I'm getting breaking news. Breaking news on my phone, I think. Processing 20th. Okay, great. Thank you. I'm going to show this. Thank you. Okay. Hold on. All right. So, wait. So let's see. What's the chance? Oh, gosh. Oh, so painful. It's right. It's not that. The code's not that long. This is like a really fruitless endeavor, but I'm doing it. You can't stop me. There's something about these kind of like weird, tedious tasks that I really enjoy. I'm assuming these line breaks will be errors, or is it just me who can't stand to look at it? It's not that many lines of code. Bezier, I doubt Bezier is going to work. We're about to find out. I probably do some kind of find and replace. I'm almost there, people. No, don't delete. Enter. Oh no, what did I do? Oh my God, help me, everybody. Don't. No. Why is that not working? It won't put a line break there. Okay. Oh, because, let's do this. Okay. This is very silly what I'm doing because I don't know if I'll be able to save this, but I should be able to copy paste it back into my text file. Hi, everybody. Are you still watching? I have no music to play, no sound effects. Wait, what is going on? Oh, that's a for loop. Okay. Oh, this is drawing the grid. Okay, we're almost there, people. Where's my auto format? Control T. Control S. Oh, it saved it. Okay. Hold on. We've got some weird. Oh, yeah. Size. Void draw. Now let's look at this code. What is the chance that this is going to run? Of course, you know me. I cannot tolerate code that's not indented properly. I love the no syntax highlighting. Classic processing. Okay, actually, I think I'm this. Oh, wait, I'm missing a closed curly bracket here, it looks like, right? And then I guess I could have gotten rid of the draw grid. This is very important to me. I must do this. I will not be able to sleep tonight. Oh, it is so hot. Okay, everybody, it's time. We're going to attempt to draw. Oh, and it was loop. So, I would rather see the error, but let's just change it to loop. Thank you for that. That was Tito in the chat. And hit save again. So this is saved now. We're going to hit run, everybody. Okay, everyone. Everybody stretch. Take a deep breath. We're going to hit run. We're going to get errors. We're going to work it out. Stroke weight. All right? Doesn't appear to be a method called stroke weight. Do comments work? I can't tell. They've got to work, right? That's a stroke weight, okay? No stroke weight in version 43. How did anybody live? No stroke cap. Okay, that's fine. But where is it? It's running. Is it behind the window? No? Where are you? Wait a sec. I think it didn't get to... All right, hold on a second, everybody. We're going to have to debug this. Without stroke weight, it won't work. Why not? But I should at least see a window. All right, let's get something to appear. Background, 255. Let's make it red. I cannot manifest it. I see like a little window popping up. Let's see. I sort of feel like, all right, hold on. Let's do this. Like, is it behind it? Is it not fitting on the screen? Like, this 640 by 480 thing is really messing me up. So I think I might need to go at least 800 by 600. Right? Oh, the fan is whirring. Anybody have any ideas? Color scale might mess it up, but I'm not calling color scale. How come I'm not getting a window? 600 by 600, not possible? Oh yeah, because the 600 by 600 won't even fit on the... No, that didn't do anything. All right, what was the address again? Processing at me. Oh, the bulletin board. I could go report my bug to the bulletin board. Yeah. Windows key plus M to minimize all. There's no Windows key. I don't have what kind of computer do you think I'm on? There's no Windows key. Change size. I changed the size. You guys are a little bit behind me here. All right. All that effort. Let's go to Save Sketch. Yes. Let's go to 68. We're going to go to 68, which I have used. Jikes, bugs. Getting more messages. Okay. Come on, processing. 68. Okay. So let's just first of all see if I get a window. Oh, is it? Oh, there it is. Look, I got a window. I got a sketch window. I got a sketch window. Yay. First sketch window. All right. Now, let's go back to, how do I open? Is there a sketchbook? Yeah. Oh, add file, show sketch folder, history, use external editor. Look at all this stuff. Create font, add file. There's so much now. Present, stop. No, auto format. I need my auto format. Oh, was there a bug? And maybe I wasn't getting it. Oh, maybe I had a bug. Okay, hold on. Don't worry. Here's the code now. Let's try running this, see what happens. Okay, stroke cap, square. Okay, let's take this off. Comment this out. Oh, look at this. Look at this, everybody. Oh. This is the processing logo running on, wow. Syntax highlighting too. Wow, 68 is like a major new, it's a whole new world. So we can see the syntax highlighting happened. Stroke weight is there. Bezier works. All of this stuff works. So what was I going to do? I was going to attempt to code. Do I edit? Beautify. Control B. Beautify is here. Amazing. Oh, this is so amazing. Okay. So let's go to 800 by 600. If you will all indulge me here let's go to 800 by 600 so that we can see a bit more on screen. I think you'll still be able to read the font. Let's go to 800 by 600. I don't want the wallpaper. No. I guess I clicked on some wallpaper by accident. Yes. Okay, so here we are in version 68. And this is what we see. Now, can we kind of, I want to look at the logo. I wish I had, yeah, so all right, I have so much, my mind is like exploding here. So let's see if stroke cap, but it's like not, does stroke cap a function? Do we have help? Reference. Come on. Open in the browser, you can do it. I remember processing used to come with a local copy of the reference. But, look at this. 1.0 alpha, this is the reference, stroke weight, no stroke cap. So I bet you I could get that same effect with just like an arc, probably. Like which, is that the Bezier curve? Yeah. Like, and what's U? Oh, is that is that a scaling factor? Like if I make this 6? Oh, well, there we go. This is another way to, it was 60? Is that what it was? I don't even remember now. Undo? Does undo work? Yeah, so let's make that half. 30, and make it 300 by 300. Oh, you're seeing it, but it's let me just bear with me for a second here. Let me allow you to see more of the computer. There we go. So sorry the font is so small. But now, let's run it. Okay. Early days of processing. This is processing version 68. So the only thing that's not working for this new logo design is it's not the Bezier curve. The Bezier curve works. It's the stroke cap. So let's put the Bezier curve back, and we can see that the curve with this thick stroke weight is like not joining the caps of it somehow properly with squares. I'm just curious to try arc. Well, let's just try, is ellipse even a function in this version? 4 times u. 1, is that a 1 times u? 5 times u. 5 times u. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay. Ellipse works. So in theory, I could do an arc. How could I get this without stroke cap? An arc, which goes from like negative pi divided by 2 to pi divided by 2. That would be similar. Ooh. No method named arc. No arc function. I'm just curious, what if we like used a smaller stroke weight, just like 4? Would it not seem so? Oh, and had the Bezier instead? There we go. This is my version of the new processing logo. Sorry, but put the stroke cap back. Yes. Oh no, that's an old message. Is it 1 o'clock yet? Oh my God, it's almost 1 o'clock. I can't believe I've been doing this for 2 hours and this is all I've gotten to. All right, let's look at some more. Let's kind of scan through some more later versions of processing. And I'm just going to encourage you to make your own cake. I'll get you started with it. I'm gonna sort of race through some stuff here. Okay, so where is my thumb drive? We were just looking at 68. So let's go to 84, which I actually already unzipped, so I can do this. Let's just look at 84 to see what that looks like. Seeing messages here. And hold on, I'm getting some breaking news here. Breaking news. There was a version 0 on August 2nd that was a test run. benfry.com/bagel. Okay, hold on. Hold on, everybody. Aha! All right, I have something else to show you all in a moment, and I think we just got a donation. I can't see the name of it. Okay. So I'm attempting to run 84, and I might look at revisions.txt just to find some other glorious nuggets. Where's processing 84? Oh, okay. We're going to try running 8. Did I just copy it? Didn't I just copy it? Yeah, here it is. Oh, look at this. New logo. FAQ. Processing beta. No, what's this? Oh, that's CSS. Oh, look at this. What is this? Oh, this is like the FAQ. Where can I download processing and how much does it cost? How do I learn to use processing? Read some of the tutorials. Did I have any tutorials here yet? Like, I can't remember. This is past when I started teaching with processing, I think. Oh my God, there's so much great stuff here. This is not 1.0 software. It's buggy and it may kill people. I think we can say that no one has been cross fingers, behind back, throw salt, all of that. The processing is not it's not caused the death of anyone just yet. Okay, people. Let's look. People. Look at these people. Oh, Simon Greenwald doing some lighting in 3D. Documentation. Look at these names. Ah, yes, Sonia I was referring to. Hernando. Tetsu. I'm just seeing names of people I recognize. Look at all these wonderful folks here. Discourse. Okay. Links. All right, so hold on. We're going to run this version of processing. I was looking for revisions.txt. Oh my God. So hard. FAQ, Java, bin. No, I just like to look through all the files to see like where all the like libraries, maybe. How to? Oh, they're libraries now. JavaScript. What? What year is this? All right, we're running this, people. Oh, no. Okay, let's try run. Let's try this. Oh, no. Sorry, version 84. Okay, that was so sad. Let's try going to. Well, that's the late. Let's try. Could it be that I extracted it on the Mac? I don't think so, though. That's possible. Let's try 77. All right, we're going to try. This has been fun, folks. I definitely have to wrap this up. And I got to go back to reviewing all the links and things I was talking about. So let's just try 77. Extract here. Okay. Version 77. Yeah, this looks more promising. Oh, I feel it running. Yes, version 77 we have running. I wish I knew the date of this release to sort of like think about if this was one that I was using. But we can go now. We see Sketch. Where did the examples show up? Sketchbook. Ah, here they are. Sketchbook examples. Oh, we can start to see library video. Loading QuickTime particles. Wait a second here. Oh, this is Simon Greenwald's particle systems. Oh, translate with a Z coordinate can only be used with depth. Boy, that I don't understand. Was that like, was it this? Was the early P3D like no name depth sort? No, I don't know how to enable that. I don't know how, right? That was not an example that I could get to run. Little known fact, Simon and Greenwald and I were college classmates. And Computational Mama is in the chat. Everybody should check out Computational Mama's YouTube channel and various amazing activities and fellowship. All right, Sketch, Tools. Remember Tools, Auto Format. We lost Beautify. We have Auto Format, Create Font, Archive Sketch. Okay, Renderer. Oh! If I switch to OpenGL, I have to switch the renderer? It didn't work, but that was exciting. There was a menu option to switch to OpenGL. I don't remember that, but that is cool. All right, let's go to some different. Where was that again? Sketch, renderer. Let's go to processing. Let's go to Sketch, examples. I don't know why I tried to do a 3D example. Edit, file, Sketch. Tools. Where were the examples? I'm losing my mind here. Oh, Sketchbook. Here they are. Sketchbook, examples. Spring. I don't know why no. Oh my God. Glenn Murphy, Smoke. Completed November. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, look at this glorious examples of early. I mean, this is like everything that's in my Nature of Code book now in like this crazy old code example with two-dimensional arrays and v-square. This is like a fluid simulation, Smoke. Wow, that's incredible. Drag the mouse. It's running so slow, but it's just beautiful. This is from 2002, folks. 30,000 particles in Java in processing. Random gust. Does Perlin noise in this? Look at this code. It is just glorious. Class, particle. Oh, lowercase class names. Amazing. Okay, this is so fun to see. All right, let's try once again. Well, let's make a new sketch. Let's try running this. Oh! We've got the processing logo looking better now. We've got it looking better now. So if I go back to U equals 30. Oh no, and make it, yeah, there we go. And make it, so stroke cap is now in version 77. There we go. It's like, it looks a little wonky, but looking pretty good. So here we go. We've got the new processing logo running in processing 77 alpha. I wish I knew the dates of these. I'm not organized. I'm a little bit exhausted now. I've been streaming for 2 hours. Marcel, bro, thank you for your donation to the Processing Foundation. All right, I think I need to wrap things up here. I kind of had so many ambitions of so much more stuff that I was going to do and get to run. I think this has mostly been a success. Everybody can like snapshot this or share it on, I don't know, but I don't know what. I'm hoping people are enjoying this. I want to look at I want to sort of wrap things up and say goodbye and kind of review a bunch of things about events that are happening this weekend. So I am going to switch back to my Mac. The only way I can do that is by changing a cable. And then I need to do this transform, reset transform. There we go. 77 is March 2005. Thank you, Jonathan Sims. Really appreciate that. All right, so a couple things I wanted to note is if you want to really do a deep dive into the history of processing, you should take a look at this page called Bagel, an architecture project I've been developing as a basis for some of my other work. It's a 2D, 3D rendering API that runs in Java. It's a cross between PostScript-style imaging in 2D and 3D rendering with OpenGL. So Bagel is the original graphics engine that is built inside of processing. And if you actually look at some of the source code, like you can actually, this might take me a minute to get to, but I'm going to do it anyway. Like if you go to the releases on GitHub, there's got to be a better way for me to do this, but I'm just going to keep hitting next until somebody in the chat tells me how to get to the oldest thing here. You can definitely find good stuff here. But this is ridiculous what I'm doing. I don't know how many pages there are. Eventually it's going to go a lot faster. Yeah. Let me get to the end here. Like in the URL, I don't see any pagination, and I don't know the names of things to say after. So this is helpful for dating things, I think. Yeah, I think the dates are accurate here. I mean, GitHub didn't exist, so all this has been brought over. But I want to go back. I just want to go back. 2008, 2008, 2008, 2007, 2007, 2006. We're getting there, people. 99. Ah, whoa. Oh, I exceeded array limit. Oh, you're so mean to me. Oh, the list of tags. No. Don't you know I'm just an innocent person in a garage with a green screen and a computer who just can't be bothered to actually figure out the names of the tags to get to the right place, and I'm just clicking through? It's so cruel. All right, maybe somebody can give me the link to that last page in Discord. But what I was going to show you is you can find, and I think you can find like Java files called like bagel.java or pbagel.java. Interesting to note and see. And so this you'll definitely want to take a look at. And you can see here, this is back from summer of 2001. So this is a sort of early incarnation or name of the processing project, otherwise known, I like to refer to it in a friendly way as Onion Bagel. I don't know why, but that's what I like to do. After equals processing dash 68. I think it's not going to, well, that should have been obvious to me. There we go. Nope. Well, I got to there anyway. Let's see if it's going to rate limit me again. 59. Oh, how far back am I going to be able to go here? 7. All right. Let's download this and see what's in there. So, by the way, I want to thank Dusk, who does a lot of work on Coding Train source code and website, who really had the idea of this is what I should do for the live stream is run early versions of processing. And we can see here the bagelpublic.pl. What is that? Oh, we can look at some of this code. Let's look at I don't know, pdeapplet.java. Visual Studio Code. Let's see what's in there. Whoa. Because it's the player version, cut out all the other crap. So this file is as small as possible. This is really, DBN. See, DBN preprocessor. So that's designed by numbers, sort of parent of processing in a way. Program caret equals not a scheme. Don't beautify if it's Python, not scheme. I love the comments. If beautify editor do beautify. Look, some commented out stuff. Doesn't get any better than this. This is used by PDE Fancy? PDE Fancy? What's PDE Fancy? GitHub time to take a break, yeah. Paint. Look at this. PDE Fancy. PDE exception processing applet. So I just want to look through all this stuff, but I gotta be done. What's in here? Bagel public. Bagel.java. Look at this. Look at this ancient code. I don't know what this does. I don't know what this does. I love it. Okay. Look at this. You can see the original buttons. Here are the original graphics, the buttons from this version 3 of processing. Anyway, I obviously could go on and do this stuff forever. I got to stop. All right, folks. Bringing things to a close here. I want to do some reminders. Number 1, new processing website. Take a look, enjoy it. Take a look at the thread from Design Systems International describing all about the new logo and the website. Go to the Processing Foundation 20th anniversary community celebration page. All the different events that are happening this weekend. Check them out. A lot of them are virtual. Big shout out to Tim Rodenberger's Community Day coming tomorrow. If you are doing something on YouTube, please be in touch. You can attach this. You can attach the fundraiser, which we've raised $519 so far for the Processing Foundation. to your video. If you would like to contribute to help raise money to Processing Foundation, I can help you do that. It's pretty easy, actually. If you just go to your YouTube studio, go to monetization, giving, join fundraiser, search for processing, you should find it. There's also the Hick et Nunc fundraiser. I believe tomorrow there will be a Zoom workshop of how to participate in this information somewhere. I'll try to retweet this stuff from my Twitter, or I have been. I don't know if there's information here. Thanks to all these people for organizing. Thanks to all of you for tuning in to this. What I wanted to do, and I unfortunately I'm just way out of time. And let me actually run Processing 4. You should download. Go to the new processing website. Go to download. There is a 4.0 beta 1. There are new ways to report bugs and more information about supported platforms. All the stuff we were looking at from 20 years ago is still there. And I want to really run this version because I was not running it. There we go. Here we go. Processing, look at this. Read about the status of the 4.0 release. Some sketches from Processing 2 or 3 may not be compatible. So I got to come back and do another live stream, really diving into Processing 4. It's not happening today. I'm going to follow their instructions and click to create a new sketchbook. And I'm going to make it just in my documents file. I don't know. I guess I messed that up. Let's try that again. Let's make a new folder called Processing 4. That should work. Maybe that didn't work. I don't know what's happening. Let's just get started. Look at the new design, some new colors. What I wanted to do, and let's just see if we can make the quickest version of this. I wanted to make a birthday cake. For inspiration, you can see this wonderful birthday message that everybody did. Not everybody, sorry, that Abai, Simon, and Sarvagya made. I'm encouraging people to make their own celebratory processing in P5JS sketch. Coming back to me here, boy, am I exhausted. We're gonna do a really quick and dirty birthday cake. Okay, it's gonna be a 2-layer cake. I'm not gonna think about anything like color. All of you are going to be assigned to make your own version of this and share it. Let's make the window. I wanted to do this in the ancient versions of processing, but let's do it in Processing 4 as a celebration. So let's say 100, 300, 500, 100, fill. So this will be the bottom of the cake. Can't do math right now. 400. There we go. Bottom layer. Now let's do a rectangle that's at 200. That is starting at 200. That is just 300 wide. I can't do math in my... Okay, so maybe it should be 200 wide. There we go. I want it to be a little bit... so let's do 150 and 250. I think that should do it. Or I mean 300. That's what I meant. 300. 50 times 2. Okay, here's the start of our cake. Now I'm going to use a for loop. We should put the logo right in there. Hold on. Let's go grab... let's go grab this logo. Oh, wait. I need to get it from the gist. So let's make a function called P5 logo. Let's put this in here. I don't want draw grid because I'm not going to draw the grid. I don't want show grid or setup or background. So let's say P5, let's just see where it puts it. And so let's make it smaller. And let's do push. I'm going to move it around with translate and rotate. Push matrix, pop matrix, and I'm sorry, I'm standing in front of the code here. Push matrix, translate. I don't know. Is it centered? Probably is, right? So what did I make? 300. Let's just guesstimate. Let's move it back. Make it a little smaller. And move it down. This feels like it's going to be about right. There we go. There we go. Okay. The processing cake with the logo on it. That's good. And now we just need a little for loop. Int x equals the top of the cake, which starts at 150. X is less than 300. X plus equal. So if the width is 300 and we need 20 candles, we need 20 candles. Is this going to be right? And we just want to draw a rectangle from x, comma, where's the y here? 200 minus, let's try like 180 dx, like the candle will be like 20% of that size, and it's just 20 pixels high. Oh, what did I do wrong? Is that 20 or is that 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's only 10. 3. Oh, is it because? No, I don't have floats. What did I do wrong here, people? How do I get 20 candles? 150. Oh, no. The width is going all the way up to 450. There we go. 155, 455. Okay, look. There's my 20 candles. I'll make them a little thicker and a little taller. All this stuff should be variables. There we go. Here's my cake. 20 candles. Now we're going to light them. Okay. So we're going to go to happy birthday. This is the last thing I'm doing. My poor children. Then I am going to what am I doing? Okay, wait. Let's just see examples. Add examples. Nature of code. Install. Okay, so now let's go to, and I could have used that original smoke example, but I just know my code better. So I'm going to go to contributed examples, nature of code, systems. I've updated these examples since, but let's go to this one. Let's try smoke here. Great, perfect. This will be our candle. So we just need particle. And we just need particle system. And now we need an array of particle systems. We're going to call this we need 20 candles that are particle systems. And I actually just need this same loop here. And I should be saying, this is a terrible way to do it, but it's the way I'm going to do it. Can't stop me. Can't stop me because I've got to do this fast. So and let's call this I. I'm kind of like, I have a loop which has already given me the right X positions. So I'm just going to separately count I. There's probably a way to put it inside the for loop. I'm going to say candles index I equals new particle system. And X comma 150 would be the initial location. Is that not what it wants? Oh, it needs an image. Oh, let's do this without images and I don't know why I wrote birthday with a capital D there. I'm so used to. So what we're going to do here is just get rid of the image. Oh, and it needs a vector. Okay, but that's fine. We're going to get rid of the image. Boy, this is some old code. This is not my updated version. So also I need to say new vector xy, and we're going to put just 5 particles in to start. And then here, instead of this, we're going to say for every candle in candles, candle.add particle. I don't remember what the functions are. Candle, add particle, candle run. Candle run. New. Oh, so weird. Add. Oh, so particle doesn't have an image anymore. Whoa! What just happened? Oh no, wrong password. What's going on? Okay, that was just a momentary hiccup. Boy, this is all. Don't look at this code. I got to update it. It's all using some old processing stuff. My examples are updated. Yep. So let's just do it with a circle, because I want to make them maybe no image, no image. The circle should be, I don't know, 16, 16. There we go. Look at that. Oh, I need the lines. I got rid of the lines. Why did I get rid of the lines? Where's my DX? Let's just make that a global. There's so many ways this could be improved. There we go. Here's my processing cake. I made it. Yes. Now, the question is, oh no, I have to make a P5 version of this. Okay, everybody, I gotta go. Happy birthday processing. What I'd like to do is I'm going to figure out a way. Join the Coding Train Discord. Follow me on Twitter. At some point today, I'm going to get this code. How could I get this out there right now? I know what to do. So just give me a second here. I'm going to open up Discord. So if you're not in the Coding Train Discord, I am going to, if you just go to thecodingtrain.com/Discord, and then here, in the Discord, I have a channel called Links. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to, come on, columns, compress this. I think it'll let me do this. I'm hoping Discord will let me do this. I'm just going to share processing birthday cake. So for those of you who want to grab that code right now, if you I'm not on the screen. If you join the Discord, the Coding Train, and I'll get this in better places, like somehow like linked from the video description or on social media later, but I've got to run. So if you join the Coding Train Discord, thecodingtrain.com/Discord, you have to go to the README and like react to the code of conduct, and then you'll see all the channels. If you go here under links, you'll see the birthday cake code. I will make a P5 version of it at some point. I want you to add color to it, make it your own, make your own version of it, share it on Twitter, on Instagram, on Discord, on YouTube, wherever. Join for all of the events happening this weekend. Here they are, processingfoundation.org/advocacy/PCD 2021. I'm hoping to raise $2,000 and make a matching donation from the Coding Train to the Processing Foundation. So far, we've raised $519. Stay tuned for my Bezier curve video is coming out. The fundraiser will be attached to that. I don't know what else to say. Smoke rainbow algorithm. I will definitely explore that. I'm seeing that in the chat. I'm going to zoom in on this and take you out with some music. This is the Processing Foundation Coding Train fundraiser theme song from December. I'm going to play that and a little other music. I'll keep an eye on the chat and see you all. If Coding Train, I'm hoping I'm coming back raring to go in September. There's a bunch of new videos still coming out. Enjoy all the activities this weekend. Celebrate processing. Send a big thank you to all the folks who have worked on processing over the 20 years, especially a big thank you from me to Casey and Ben, who started this project in August 2001. It has really become my life, as is evidenced by where I'm standing right now and what I'm doing right now. So thank you, everybody. I hope to see you all on the Coding Train in the future. And thanks to everyone who's been watching and viewing and joining and saying nice things in the chat. Super appreciate it. And I'll be back. More classic computing is coming on the Coding Train. I had so much fun with my precious ThinkPad here that I think I got more plans. Got an Apple II Plus that I hope to be live streaming from at some point in the future. All right. See you all. Goodbye.
Come a long way in the year of 2020, though a lot of things happened that weren't so funny. Sure, we had a lot of whoops, but we did a lot of coding, and the Processing Foundation lets us keep the engine going on the Coding Train. It comes along and then it takes you away into a world where all that matters is the this dot and P5JS and the passengers on board that keep the train running at its best.
As always, I always forget the this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do dot, this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot song. This dot, this dot, this dot. Never forget this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot song. This dot, this dot, this dot. Never forget this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do dot, this dot, this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot song. This dot, this dot, this dot. Never forget this dot. This dot, this dot, this dot. Never forget this dot. I'm gonna do the this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot, the this dot song. Never forget the this dot. I'm gonna say once again, here we go. Sing it with me. It's the forward to Cartesian coordinate song. It's the forward to Cartesian coordinate song. auto-tune and the internet will fix that for me. Sing it with me. It's the polar to Cartesian coordinate song. 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 Unicorns and rainbows and cupcakes. What else is there? Yes, kittens. Thank you very much. Kittens and rainbows and cupcakes. Notice that. Look what I get. I'm really losing my mind. Okay, let's do it. Kittens and kittens and kittens and kittens. 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 Kittens and kittens and kittens. Kittens and 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 kittens and kittens and kittens. I feel just sort of like a nice feeling of relaxation. Everything's going to be okay today. Dream is not broken. It has not frozen. This is a wonderful thing. Okay, we're going to do it. I'm really getting to something. I need my sound effect. Unicorns and rainbows and cupcakes.
All right, folks.
What else?
I always like to do a little dance at the end. Let's see, where's my button? Coming.
That was invalid syntax. I forgot. There was one other thing here that I think is important that I will use continuously over and over again in all sorts of text generation analysis things. That I will use continuously over and over again. First thing I need to do is kittens. I'm really losing my mind. Okay, we're gonna do it. Kittens and kittens and kittens and kittens. Kittens and kittens and kittens and kittens. Kittens and kittens and kittens and kittens.
I have so much space now in my life.
Kittens and kittens and kittens and kittens. Kittens and kittens and kittens and kittens. Kittens and kittens and kittens and Das Vidania.
All right, goodbye, everybody. See you next time. I hope to be back soon. Goodbye. I gotta turn this thing off. I don't know where the button is to do that. Oh, here it is. End stream. End stream. End.